Yo, hey man, say man, what's going on, man? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy J Penn with J Penn TV, home of the certified big dogs. Man, look, hope y'all having a blessed day, man. We gonna get right into it, man. Give everybody the opportunity to get in here. We got a lot to talk about. If you're in here, man, share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Yes, sir. We're going to be talking WarZone bowl recap. So for a lot of those people who've never got a chance to really interact with the platform, man, from my national teams to my city teams, man, it's the perfect time to chime in, man. We're going to talk about all the wonderful games, environment. Matter of fact, I'm finna go over the once I get done sharing the live, I'm gonna go over the itinerary for tonight. And we're gonna get right into it. Share the live, yes sir. Alright. Man, first off, man, welcome to J Penn TV Sports, man, home of the certified big dog. You know what I'm saying? We finna have football in the conversation, man. I'm running a little bit behind, man, so I'm trying to get my setup right so we can talk facts and not fiction, man. We can talk what really happened and kind of go from there, man. Today's show is brought to you by Hennessy Privilege, VSOP, man. One day I get a sponsor like that, man. Okay, Maryland Elite in here. What's up, man? Shout out to Maryland Elite, man. Those guys were very impressive. They played against a tough RDE, real deal Eagles, man. Great game. That kid, I think his name is Assad. I hope I didn't get his name wrong, man. Let me get Maryland in here. Hey, Coach Kevin, I'm gonna bring you in, man. Introduce you to the platform and get your opinion on everything, man. Let me get you in here. Coach, what's up? Supreme 7U. The linebacker number 21. Yes, sir. Supreme 7U, man. Easily, in my opinion, pound for pound, man. Best team in youth football. I guess we could argue that. You know, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. Coach Taylor in here. 4 Bulls, 4-way. Shout out to the 4 Bulls, man. I like those guys. Got a chance to acknowledge some of those kids as well. What up, big dog?
Man, what's up with you, man?
We got Maryland in the building, man. So give me your thoughts on the WarZone Bowl, man, from your perspective.
Man, it's a good experience, man. I love it, man. I love the atmosphere. I love Georgia football.
Not facts.
Like I love Georgia football, man. Like we came last year, 8U. We didn't really know what to expect. We just thinking like I said, our kids, we really just getting on the travel thing like that last year. So we was told that's where the smoke was when we went last year. And last year was just the experience. This year I can say we really got better.
Nah, I didn't see y'all last year, so I can't say what y'all did last year. But from what I seen this year, y'all look like y'all belong there. Like y'all had that Georgia swag, which is that's why I had to make sure. Like these folks from where they from?
Nah, we came. Hey, last year we just came to get the experience.
We got DT in the building.
What's up, DT, man? Appreciate it, man, for having us. Look, you got HD. You got HD there every day, every year. We coming into these. Every time we chance, we gonna be there every year. Like you said, this year it was more so of a man. We try and win this drink. We ain't just coming down here to be down here.
Yes, sir. So the game. Oh, what up, DT?
What up?
Mr. WarZone Bowl himself, man. Welcome to J Penn TV, man.
Hey, man. Blessed to be here. Hey, man. Shout out to Maryland Elite, man. Like, bro, not to cut bro off, but what he was saying, like you said, last year they came and they was a good team last year, but this year they look like an Atlanta team to me. No disrespect to
Fact,
Maryland, but they look like
fact,
they from
Nah,
Atlanta to me. Cause look,
facts.
when I seen them on the field, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Hey,
They
had
look
the
like they
drip and
had on the.
everything.
It like they were the Atlanta Ducks. I was like, who the hell? They were like, man, Maryland Elite. I was like, okay, but yeah, man, hey man, I rock with Maryland Elite, man.
that,
They definitely one of the top teams in the nation, and like people don't realize like what the WarZone do to you. You get battle tested. You don't even have to win the WarZone to prove
nah,
that you're a top team in the nation, because you getting the best work. It
definitely
won't
getting
get
the
no
best work.
better. I guarantee you, minus the team they lost to at WarZone and Bessemer, any other 9U team step in front of these folk gonna get their ass blasted.
No, we appreciate
Like,
that.
and that's just real. Like, people just don't. The only fucked up thing about this whole national race that people own, you can't play top teams week in and week out because it fucks up your ranking. So niggas are running now.
Yeah.
But we ain't talking about that, man. We ain't
Nah, man, it was,
talking about that.
like I said, it was from the park, the atmosphere, the aunties, the moms, the grandmas. It was look,
Hey,
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 the part was definitely
hey, that
packed
joint
out.
was,
Hey,
hey, that joint was. I was look, I got a rocket steps in, just walking, man. It was great, and then like even when we was playing on the backfield, uh, Cam Newton's son or whatever was playing the backfield. He sat there, chill with I don't know what everybody else. I seen a couple of posts. I don't know what everybody else's experience with him was at Warzone, but he sat there and chopped it up with our kids and parents, threw the football with them for like 2 hours when we was getting ready for the RDE game.
you know the thing with Cam, what people don't understand, man. Cam is a parent. He a parent before he's a
Hey,
football player now.
they got to understand that.
And when a person like I saw, if y'all familiar with what they call the dance team, what the lady named Diana, uh she had like the big show on Bravo, the dance show, Dancing Dolls,
Uh,
and her son played with me. And my parents couldn't understand why during the game she didn't want to take pictures with kids and smile and play with children. She want to see her
yeah,
child play. Like, she's
yeah.
still a mother. She do that shit everywhere else when her child playing. Let her have that moment, and that's how I feel
That's how.
Cam
Yeah, he
feel.
would. Man, he said there. I'm talking about. You would have thought he was with our team. He was sitting. He was up under the tents and sitting right there with talking to our parents. And he ain't like he didn't carry none of our kids. And then they talking to him. He asking them questions. Man, what was this you play? What did that he? It was good though, man. Like I said, we let that good old overtime win. That dad going 24 from dad going RDE, man. And we you just gotta keep hitting Shorty, and Shorty just don't get, he don't get phased, man. We were trying to hit him as much as we can.
Yeah, that's a country boy. There, he don't even stay in Atlanta. He from South Georgia, goddamn. He a little
Man,
bit more
he
south than Atlanta, but he
my
he
my
gonna run that motherfucker.
two my two middle linebackers like a shot. And the crazy thing
yeah.
about it, a
Man, hey, matter of
shot.
fact, hey, let me cut you off,
Go
Pope.
ahead.
Uh, since I got you on here and I got DT on here, one of the bullet points is about your team that I got on here. So I'm gonna skip down to your bullet point since we got you on live,
Mm-hmm.
and I think some of what you about to say is in this bullet point. So we're gonna break it down. So the bullet point I'm referring to is, what are your thoughts on the 9U Maryland Elite, and am I the only one that thinks number one, Hassan Smith, is a big deal in 9U football? DT, I don't know if you got a chance to see it. You was out
No,
there working with.
no, I saw him. Actually I got some clips I'm gonna post on Instagram from my videographer. But man, he's special, man, and like that's what I mean by like kids that people don't even be paying attention to just pop out and take over some shit. Just like the number two from RDE. Nobody expected that kid to
Mm.
go.
Yeah,
We only knew about 24.
I
yeah.
got some highlights of him loading up
Nah,
too.
he
Number
won.
two.
He won. He you gotta realize when we got a kid Tarzan. That's the other middle linebacker, number 21, who got some good shots off on 24 too. He He the one that picked up the fumble, was going to the crib. 24, I mean, number 2 walks him down and clips him up, win the game for him. Because if he get in, if Tarzan picked the score on that scoop and score, the game is over. Them people ain't they going home. But
Right.
Heat number 2 ran them all the way down from the backside, clipped them up, and they was able to get the stop and not let us get in. But like we got a number of kids that like Shaw been on this team since 7. Most of us been together since 7. Even the kid that took the bubble, Showtime. We called him Showtime. That took the bubble to the crib. He can rock with the best of them. And when he got loose, ain't none of them catch him.
Hey man, and I can say this: when I hit Coach up to see where they coming this year, he kind of act like I offended him. He was like, "Hell yeah, we coming. We
Yeah.
coming every year.
Every year
Hey,
we gonna be there. We gonna
we
be
there."
man, we
I,
had such a great time last year, and it was just like, and we wasn't prepared. We was like, God I said, man, I'm talking about from the perms. We out there, Jane. We ain't even got no tent set up and all that. I'm like, the bump was real. We like, oh, this that smoke. Cause last year we played Atlanta Elite, Lithuanian Lions. We played Georgia Buckeyes, which is the Falcons. We played them Friday night. Then we went. Then we played Bessemer on Sunday. So we was like, oh nah, this year we ain't going down there just to go down
and,
there.
and I
We
want to
win.
kill. I want to kill something that everyone kept saying about the clock. So I did have rental clocks, but a part of the contract was, and this was like 2 months ago when I paid for them. If it's more than 25% chance of rain, they weren't bringing them out. And the whole fucking weekend was fucking
Yes, right.
55% chance rain. So that's why I didn't have the clocks. I had big, beautiful clocks. The only
Nah, but the
one we
thing
was at,
we ain't get cheated no time, man. Like the games was like y'all understand. Like our way, uh, first 1/2 of Georgia football is a whole game down our way. 1/2. They be run like real talk. Like they be and I'm so if you ever paid attention, if you paid attention to our game, I keep saying ref time check, and like coach it's 7 minutes. Now time check is coach it's only 6 minutes. Down our way it's time check 7 minutes. Next time you look, oh 4 minutes left, coach. You like so we get all the time in. I'm like, man, we just loved everything about it,
Coach,
man.
Coach, I gotta hit you up next week though, Coach. I'm trying to come up there with an event too. I'm putting together, man.
Oh,
I definitely,
our
I,
hey,
I
our head
definitely
coach,
use the help. Yes,
our
sir.
our head coach got a whole facility, got a high school and everything.
All right,
Hey, so
we
hey, Coach K, you
Yes,
said
sir.
last year was your first WarZone, right?
Right.
All right, so that was at Warren Holder Park. This year it was at uh, Wade Walker Park. Did you
Yeah.
feel any difference from the environment, or was it equally the same? Did you like one better than the other, or
Nah,
was it
I like this situation better last year.
last
I mean this
year?
situation way better than last year's situation.
What was the pros and cons from your opinion?
It was all grass fields last year.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, it was all grass field.
Mm-hmm.
You had a couple of turf fields. We had to even though I think if we would have played Georgia Falcons on the turf field, they would have went home. That's another thing. They would have went home. We'd have played them on the turf field, but we played them on the grass field. But I would like the turf fields, being right next to each other too, and the whole atmosphere, man, was real good. And having the championship games up in that little stadium right there, because I stayed the whole day and watched from the 10U, 12U game. I watched all that. We ain't just leave and lose and say, oh man, and tucked out there. We stayed out there and watched all the games.
Yeah. So
I love the whole atmosphere of it, man.
what was your favorite game? Not naming one of your games. What was one of your best games that you watched?
That man, it was that first Friday night game. I think it was the little babies was playing. I don't know if it was. I think it was
Reverie,
Red Brick, and it was
ATL Elite.
yeah,
The
that game was
game that
good.
came down to the fumble recovery to
That game was good. The
yeah,
12U championship game was real good.
yeah, that was good too.
That the 10U game was real. The 10U game was good too. With the team that looked like they had the Michigan colors.
What was the score on that game, DT? I had to get up out of there.
It was 7-0. 7-0.
7-0.
Yeah, 7-0.
We can't hear you
Yeah,
that good, DT.
where's James muted?
Yeah. I don't know if it's your service or whatever, DT, but still can't hear you.
But man, I appreciate the love that you showed and put is, man, you gotta. It's a shot is one of the ones since
Yeah,
he been young. It's so many of them. Number 21, Tarzan. You got the quarterback, the general. You got
fact.
Masai, number 0. You got Showtime, the one that took the bubble. You got the kid Nas, number 8. You got T Smooth, the wide receiver, number 4, the one who caught the one that he dropped the fade in overtime.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they caught
you know
the.
what? I missed the overtime.
Oh, you missed
For some
overtime. That
reason,
was good.
I thought the game was over because that Friday night they didn't do no overtime. So I'm
Oh,
thinking the game over. I went to a whole nother game.
yeah. So it was good, man. We got a special group, man. We got a special group of kids, special group of parents. Special. It was just a great experience to put on, like you said, like DT said, just coming to put on for the city, and then having somebody outsider like you put us
Yeah.
on the platform. We ain't do no talking. We let the
Yeah.
kids do the talking, let the parents do the talking. You threw us out there like, man, hey, y'all better. We ain't go on the internet and say, man, oh yeah, man, we did somebody else.
And,
So
and, and I'm gonna
that's the
tell
good thing
you
about
this.
it.
I'm just getting started with you. I ain't even really put no clips out. So like when I make it to y'all game, so one thing about my footage, man, and I think everybody respect it, and I hope they do because I take a lot of time
Yeah,
to
I like
do it.
because when I added you on my job, I said, he does what one of the guys does down our way too. I said, so yeah, he must be he real. I looked at your stuff, I said it's real nice.
Yeah, I like to take my time and make sure I put out a great product, a great representation of what I seen. So when you see me drop it, the footage of y'all, you're
Hey
gonna be
man,
like,
hey, turn us up, man.
for sure.
Turn us all the way up. We
Yes, sir.
definitely appreciate it. It's a great event. So you just do event or do big games and stuff like that.
So what I do, my main thing is media, man. I just love the kids, bro. I like
Yeah,
to get out there. So like for instance with Assad,
yeah,
I'm that guy that would see him that nobody probably never heard of him. I mean, as far as Atlanta, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure he probably got a big name up there.
Mm-hmm.
But down here, many people probably don't know him. I'm that guy that if I see those kids like that, I feel
Yeah.
like it's my duty, bro, to give them the recognition. And not to say that he was the only dog there. He just, sometimes certain players stand out to you.
Guess what? Everybody got their picks, man.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing but everybody got their picks. Like he
I
like
might
his I watch
I
kids.
might watch another game and might be like, man, the quarterback was the best player on the team. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It could
Nah, but
change from
definitely send us your information because one thing our parents and one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna support. We you know what I'm saying? We're gonna like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff that we need to do.
facts.
That's
Now this
his mother, right?
somebody
That's his
asked
mother.
this going on
That's
YouTube. This won't be on YouTube live, but I will post the finished video on YouTube. So
yeah, that's
if
his mother.
for
That's his
those people who
mother.
not on Facebook.
His mother right there, the Tika line. That's his mother. That's Shaw's mother. She out there.
Oh, for real? Tell I got I see. I don't know if she's seen the pictures I posted. I posted some pictures of
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
I
Now
think
we
I had,
seen him. We seen him. We tagged him. Yeah, that number 4 mother just tapped in. A couple of other parents tapped in. But we got a great group of kids, man, and we just try and finish the drill. And when we're a AYF team, we not even a battle team. We're a AYF team.
well, y'all look good, man. I was impressed.
And the crazy thing about it is, Shaw the baby. He don't Shaw just turned 9 in February. Yeah,
February.
February. He a baby. He just turned 9 in February.
Okay, bet. Well, he got a bright future, man. He definitely got a bright future. So I'm about to jump onto this itinerary. You
Man,
more than welcome to stay on if you want
definitely.
to. If
Oh,
you got
born chasers, man. I mess with his videos too. He keep me up on all the top games, man.
oh yeah,
Appreciate you guys.
Zay Mr.
Whenever
Nasty.
y'all look, whenever y'all want to come to the city, come to DC, man. Maryland Elite and all that, we got y'all.
Nah,
Appreciate
for
the
Yeah.
love.
sure. What going on, y'all?
What up, Zay?
Shit, bro. Just goddamn chilling, dog.
Hey man, glad to have you on, man. Perfect person to have on this live right here. I'm about to go through some of these bullet points. I would love to get your feedback if you were willing to share. The
Okay.
first bullet point that I'm gonna pull up on you is the 7U ATL Elite Supreme pound for pound the best team in U football? What do you think about that?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. They're definitely up there. I would have to see it more on a national level though. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? The only national game they play right now was probably I would say Lithonia. But I gotta see it more. I still give it to Voodoo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
Voodoo, the shit Voodoo
gotta
been
respect
doing.
Voodoo.
Yeah. What the shit Voodoo been doing for years is just ridiculous. Like this
Yeah.
weekend they played up and dominated.
Yeah.
They won the W championship 41-12. So Supreme
You
is
know,
there. Supreme is there, but I gotta give it to Voodoo though.
I would have to agree with you, and here's one of the reasons why I gotta agree. Coach Batman can't find a game to save his life. It's like it's healing cancer for him to get a game.
For
It's
sure.
like people are so afraid to play him, man. It's crazy. It don't matter if they older, it don't matter if they the same age, national or not national. It's like it's so hard to get somebody to play him. So just with that alone, I would have to agree. But outside of Voodoo, and I don't have as much
Voodoo,
national. I don't have as much national experience as you do. But from my limited experience, I like Supreme outside of
oh
Voodoo.
no, for sure. I definitely love what they did in this short period of time. And I think like even this off season, like when Kai kind of took over the team, a lot of people thought it was bullshit. But I know Kai not gonna that's the head coach. He ain't gonna really put his face on no bullshit.
Yeah,
When he a part of it, you know what I'm saying, he fully committed and he going strong. So I kind of knew what it was gonna be, bro. I knew because they got the players. Like that GA team last year, they had the players, and then you add in number 2 DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the best kids in the country. That you know what I'm saying. I seen that last year when I seen that kid run and tackle last year. I
yeah.
knew what time it was.
You talking
Now,
about Sweet Feet?
yeah,
That dude right there. I love
now,
Sweet Feet. I ain't gonna lie.
for
I
sure.
love that kid. But like my first game seeing him, man, I've been stuck on him ever since. That kid hard. He runs and play the game, bro. Like
So much passion, bro. At a young
way
age.
ahead of his time
Yeah.
too, bro.
So that's what I like. I mean, but even a quarterback, man, like he's a leader.
Bo Fletcher.
Yeah, he a leader, bro. Like it's just the leadership role. But I'm definitely like my final step with them will be in Panama. You know what I'm saying? To see how they overcome adversity.
This next
Next
Saturday?
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my final. You know what I'm saying? Little check mark with them. They done everything right this year, but I definitely want to see them on that national scene against the national comp.
Now, is there anybody else left in Georgia that they need to beat?
Nah, they've done everything they need to do in Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They done handled everything like that. So it's just really national now.
All right. So I'm about to ask you another question. I don't know if you've seen them play in the WarZone Bowl, but I'm pretty sure with your experience, you have heard of them or seen them play before. This was my first time seeing them play, and I was thoroughly impressed. And I was shocked that they didn't make it to the championship in the 12U division. I'm speaking on, we got National Sports Chat in here too. I'm speaking on, are the 12U Osceola Cowboys, I don't know if I said that right, a real threat for Nationals this season?
They're a good team. They solid. I like that. Like I like their play calling. It's like if it's third and long, the OC knew what he was gonna call. Like every situation, they knew what they were gonna call, and that's a big thing. Like you know what I'm saying with preseason, you got to know your team, you got to know your players. So I think they're a top 10 team for sure, but a threat to win nationals. Nah, I think right now in Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes it's just a bit ahead of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What
it's
Ken?
Jay, what up, man? What's up, J Penn? Good, brother.
We got Born Chasers in the building. We got National Sports Chat in the building.
What's going on, bro?
Man, nothing, man. Shit, trying to be like you.
Yeah. I ain't nobody.
Hey, that's the goal, right? We all trying to be like Zay, man.
Yeah, Zay's the right person to know.
And I ain't talking about Zay Toby either.
Yeah, man. But you know, I definitely wanted to come and show my my support, my love, man, for what y'all doing.
So,
Nah,
hey, let me ask you this question, Ken. I just asked Zay. Did you get a chance to see the? I'm killing the name. Osceola Ola Cowboys. Did you get a chance to see them?
Osceola, they sat there and butchered me, man. Talk about you keep saying Osceola, like, bro, it's Osceola.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen it, man. They're a really good team, bro. And to be honest, I still think that they possibly would have still beat ABA if they would have made that rematch, bro.
yeah,
And it's just that because I felt like even with the ABA beating ATL Elite, ATL Lambo Elite, they was prepared for that game.
yeah,
They was gonna leave everything on the field for that game. But then I just think that they couldn't take it serious enough to beat a team like Osceola right now, because even though they lost to them the day previously, they still feel like, you know what I'm saying, they gonna win it this time, without actually, putting the grind in, you know what I'm saying? So it could have been the same result.
I just
gotcha. So,
I think
what
they're
would you
a
about to
good,
say to that?
I think they're a good team, but I think they had a mission, bro. Like, cause I ain't leaving no tournament without that championship, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I feel
Yeah,
like once they beat ABA, all right, we did what we came to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I feel like it was a mission, and
yeah,
it's cool on a mission. But I mean, I just think you got to stop with all the narratives, like all the it's all the it's seed. Why is the seeding like this? Why is the seeding like that? Boy, the 9U age group, you had the same thing happen. RDU had to play Maryland League 2 times.
yeah,
It's seeding. It's pool play. It happens.
Mm.
You
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying? This when you sign up for a tournament, it's a possibility of that happening. So I just feel
Right.
like came on a mission, and that was to get, you know what I'm saying, recognized or ranked. And that's what Atlanta do for your team. I look at you football like the rap game, bro. Like, people come to Atlanta for a feature.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pay my 20,000. I'm gonna pay my 20,000, and I'm gonna get this feature from Lil Boosie or
yeah,
YFN Lucci. I'm on now. I'm finna go back to my city. And
yeah,
that's what it is. Like, that's cool and all. So I just want to stop with the narrative. They came, they beat ABA, y'all left. That's what it is. Y'all not champions, but y'all came and handled business. That's just
now,
like all the false narratives is just crazy.
in regards to the narrative, I didn't catch the narrative just yet. Maybe it didn't hit my timeline, but this is what I want to say from what I seen though. I did not get the chance to see the ABA game, that was the game I wanted to see. However, I did see them play the Midway Gators. I know the Midway Gators probably not one of the top teams, and I know they're going through a rebuilding phase right now. But the way that they manhandled Midway, bro, like they had 21 points in like the first 3 minutes of the game. They scored on the
Mm.
first play of the game on offense. They scored on the first play of the game on defense. I mean, they were just flying all over the field. They came out with so much energy, and I was just like, man, like to see a team come into Georgia with that type of energy and that confidence, it to me it was dope to me. So like they kind of captured my attention from that game with Midway, and I hate that I missed the ABA game, which I heard they won that game, but I didn't get a chance to see it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. If y'all don't got anything else on that, I'm gonna go to the next bullet point. Y'all want to say anything else on that?
All right, coach gonna kill me if I don't. All right, so I got a call from the head coach. Basically, he was telling me like they didn't duck. He wanted to basically kill a narrative now. He didn't like the fact that he was gonna have to play ABA, again after beating him the previous time. And I just felt like, and I told him, I just think that it may have happened that way due to the fact that they don't have enough teams. But I
Yeah,
was like, I get you. I understand, if that's a game that you don't want to play, play again, and you just want to play Lambo. They only play one game, you know what I'm saying? So they can play them, because y'all play like 3 or 4 games already. So I was like, but if you can, just play the game.
yeah,
Just play it. But he just felt like, this was some home cooking. And he felt like that it was a setup because they wanted to see Lambo
yeah,
versus ABA anyway. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? So yeah, so and he wasn't okay with playing a later game. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because they had to get on the road. So
That's a problem too with me though. Like, bro, you signed up for a tournament. You know what it is.
right.
Like, we go to YNC next week. Niggas ain't telling. All right, is this? Can I talk how I talk? Like,
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
All right, look, niggas ain't telling Jonah and Clay, hey, bro, I gotta play at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Niggas ain't going to Jonah and Clay and saying that shit. Niggas
Right.
taking that schedule, and that's what it is. Like, bro, like niggas gotta stop trying to handle people, bro. You signed up for a 3-day event. That's what it is. The championship at 7 o'clock that night. You signed up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was like that neither. I thought it was like, the fact that because usually when the points come in, it's because they're tied, right? There's 2 teams undefeated, same record, or 3 teams undefeated, same record, and we got to see which team gonna play, right? And the person that has the highest score, less touchdowns scored on them, is 2 people that go in it. That's what I like. That's what I'm used to. But the fact that they had to, they used the point system and
I
they had a better record.
I feel the Cowboys too on the fact whereas they say, hey, we was winning 33 at halftime, the lights went off, we didn't get to finish our game. So I can understand their point on that one. That is fucked up. So you really can't even use the point system because we only played the halftime.
Right.
I kind of do feel them on that. But I just feel like it could all been avoided. Like we just play football, bro. I ain't leaving on, bro. If I came 6-7 miles away, bro, I ain't leaving, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do feel them on that point. I try to resolve situations in my events. Like I try to make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, Born Chasers, I would have did everything to make them niggas stay. You know what I'm saying?
So you would have made the switch, Zach? You would have made the switch?
Yeah, me personally, I would have made the switch.
Right.
I try to make everybody happy, and I really cater to my out of town teams for the most part when I do throw my events. Hey, what you need, how you need me to do it, like I do that. But when DT defense, like bro, he's handling 80, 90 teams, bro. I can't. I throw showcases, throwing tournaments, bro. I can't switch no times. I can't do that. I can't make no 12U championship be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's impossible, bro.
But look at this though. See, they came with 5 or 6 teams too. So they talking about probably not even coming back. So that's
it got like that.
You see what I'm saying, Zay? Like that's why I say the decision has to be made because I don't think ABA.
No matter what, I cannot cater to 5 teams. It's impossible for me to do that. It's impossible for me to cater to a whole organization, and we're talking about time. We got semifinal games. We got 5 through fucking 12 semifinal games. It's impossible for me to cater to anybody.
Right.
Time in this time. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We only got a limited amount of fields, so it's like it's just impossible. So like it's just like for me, it's excuses. We talking about time. Now we talking about we didn't want to play ABA. So which one is it?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't picking no side for nobody because I feel both sides. But like, bro, let's play football. Let's drop this shit up and beat them niggas' ass again. Or guess what?
The good thing though is they get a chance to meet them in at the battle.
For sure.
So speaking of ABA, that goes to the next bullet point that I have. And that bullet point reads: does the ABA Bulldogs officially have the keys to Georgia football? Who want to go first?
They're the king. They king ABA right now, big ABA. But like I said, man, I think Coach Howard, he will get it together. Like he's playing with a new group of individuals, just like ABA is. The difference is I think ABA kids wanted it more, and also I believe when they played the game, the mistakes were made when balls that were going to be touchdowns was dropped, and then fumbles. You know that kind of killed fucking ATL Elite. You know what I'm saying? That killed them. But for the most part, man, they played well, but it's just ABA, bro. They just wanted it more. They just wanted it, bro. You can tell, like they was up for that game to the point where
Yeah.
they looked past Osceola. You feel me? Lost to Osceola. They didn't even care. All they
Yeah.
wanted to do is make
Was
sure they
beat
played.
ABA.
Yeah,
Gonna
that's
beat out
it.
of beat Lambo.
Yeah, that's it.
I missed the first half, right? I was recording, one of my favorite teams in my league. Shout out to Step Dome, man. We a bigger team. But I missed the first half. And when I got there, man, going back to what you said, ABA wanted it more. I felt that even from the fans, like, I walked in and I was on the side with ABA. I didn't get a chance to go over to the Lambo side. It was lit over there too. You can hear it and feel the energy from over there. So I'm not saying Lambo didn't want it, but I've been around ABA more than I've ever been around Lambo. And for this particular game, I've never seen and my dealings with them, like I've been around them for about 5 or 6 games. I've never seen them that up for a game. I'm talking about from the players to the coaches to the fans. Like even when I was recording, I got a couple of clips of fans, saying certain things. Man, they was ready for that game. I agree with you. I think they possibly looked past the Cowboys, and that's probably why they lost that game as well. Not taking nothing away from them Cowboys, because they the real deal. I like them. Win, lose, or draw. That's a team that I want to see. I want to see more of them.
Right.
Zay, what you got to say about that, Zay?
I think shit. Man, ABA they picked up some lot of good pieces, bro. So with ABA, how I look at it is they didn't lose a lot of kids. They added kids to the puzzle. So right now, I feel like they're more ahead of the curve than Lambo. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on identity of team,
Yeah,
they know who's gonna do what. They didn't really lose a lot of kids. They added a lot of studs.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you
Right.
Hill,
They
like
still
Hill,
got their core.
yeah, they still got their core. So Hill, you know what I'm saying? He a great coach, bro. He gonna dial that shit up. So I feel like he been waiting on this opportunity, whereas
Yeah,
the playing field is even now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I got a spade, you got a spade. You got a 10, I got a 10. You know what I'm saying? So now it's even, and I feel like, Lambo, but they played Howard called a great game first half.
yeah,
Offensively, like I seen the post, like people talking, shit, but man, Howard played it. He called a great game first half, and you know what I'm saying? They stuck in there, but a lot of people don't know is the quarterback got hurt. You know what I'm saying? That kid was going off.
yeah.
Yeah.
We had a real
Yeah.
QB duel. We ain't had that in 12U in Atlanta in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, both of them boys was throwing hits at each other. So I just feel like when the quarterback got hurt, the game kind of changed. Howard had to go to Wildcat. He went up on the center, and you can't really like just run straight at nobody at 12U no more, bro.
So
Everybody big, everybody tough. Man, we ain't going for that. You got to spread it
let
out.
me ask y'all this. So the MVP of that game happened to be Ziggy Zay.
Yeah.
Mr. McKeever.
Zay Tiggy.
He's played for both organizations. Most people know him from being with Lambo. Do you feel like, so to me, the style of quarterback that Lambo went from to what they got to now is 2 totally different quarterbacks. Do you feel like this could have played a part into, like, as far as the play calling or the difference of the momentum in the game, with how it used to having a poised, long-term, repeat quarterback, proven quarterback like Ziggy McKeever? Or do we feel like that was a non-factor in regards to how this game turned out?
Oh, you want me to go first?
I got it.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like both teams got what they need. Lambo need a quarterback that's mobile and can get up out of there. ABA need a quarterback that can get the ball to their receivers in space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they have – ABA got 4 guys on the outside that can absolutely go at receiver.
Oh,
and
shout out
working
the
with
Route King. We all know Coach Hilton, but some of us don't know Route King. We only know Coach Hilt. So shout out to Route King, man. But go ahead, my bad.
You working with one of the wide receiver gurus not on the youth level, but in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Fact.
bro, like that's a cheat code, dog. Zay literally can sit back there, let Hilt call the play, and dissect that shit. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm really ready to see, you know what I'm saying, that this whole year, bro. Like, that's scary. That's scary. So I'm ready to see how they do at YNC, and I mean, I'm ready to see Howard quarterback the rest of the year, dog. He a real dual threat, and he will run your ass over.
Yeah.
Like the first touchdown, the kid ran him over and kept going. So I'm ready to see both teams like progress and move forward past who got who, what got what. I'm ready to see these coaches coach for real. Because at this level, you're gonna have to do it. Because the Canes loaded, Bullet out of Texas loaded, shit, Osceola loaded. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who else we got on the 12U level?
Alpha Dogs.
Alpha Dogs loaded.
Yeah.
We got another team out of Dallas. Texas Elite. I think they Texas Elite. They loaded. Everybody loaded. You got to coach.
Zay, have you seen the ATL Chargers and how they've been revamped? Have you caught wind of them yet?
I haven't seen them yet. I ain't seen them yet.
Hey, I know. I'm not gonna go on record and say they Lambo or ABA. I ain't gonna say that. But what I will say, and I seen them play a way lower level talent. So it's not a fair, 100% fair assessment. But with me, if you're a team that like, if you got the edge, if you do what you're supposed to do on the Rudy Poo team, I'm gonna still give you the credit because you did what you're supposed to do. And I seen them put up about a 50 ball on this team out of South Georgia, man. But outside of that, they got the look, they got the depth, they got the energy. Coach A-Rod's on the coaching staff. I don't know how many people know that. I want to see the ATL Chargers do more, from my understanding.
I got a question.
Let them.
You said everything. Where were they at last Saturday and Sunday?
Hey, good. Hey, and I meant to add that on one of my bullet points. We're gonna add that to the bullet point.
Last Saturday, Sunday.
Not just them, but all of the top teams. I'm gonna call out a few people, man.
Sure,
Jay Penn don't normally do this. And, I'm stepping outside my lane until y'all want.
Hey, nigga, you with me? You with the Illuminati, nigga? You good? You with me, dog?
Hey.
you with me, nigga?
These are some teams that I wish I would have seen in the WarZone with all that talent out there.
Hey, hold on, let me say that. Let me add this. No. That's one of the problems with the 12U bracket. Where are the teams at? We want to have Osceola have to do that shit. If y'all niggas come outside and play football, where y'all be at?
That's what I was saying, bro. That's what I was saying. DuckTales, bro. You gotta put them on there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of teams, this is the time when you come outside and you get an accurate measurement of where you are, as a team. I don't understand why, a lot of people didn't show up, especially for the 12U bracket. But, I think what happened, Zay, was in Penn was that they seen Lambo in there. Now, if it would have been a couple of teams, just the ABA or something like that, then they would have joined. But a lot of people, they wanted to save time because they felt like it was a foregone conclusion. Now you're gonna see a lot of people trying to play ATL Elite Lambo for the simple fact that ABA beat them. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
You're gonna have a lot of people that try to play them just for status. They don't feel like they that team. They feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was talking about them getting some players from the Bessemer Tigers. Now I'm for it because they need them dogs on that. You know what I'm saying? They need them dogs because that's all Bessemer really was. You feel what I'm saying? Bessemer was all defense, and they was the number 5 ranked team last year. So they can use those pieces. So I have a totally different perspective now. Y'all can call them. Get them on board, you know what I'm saying, on that team because y'all gonna need them.
Yeah.
They give up too much. They give up too much yards, and they're going to fail. Or I ain't gonna say fail, but they're going to have a hard time versus teams that can pass. And I made that statement before they even played because when they played Fayetteville, the quarterback was still having a little bit of success. And I said, if you get somebody that know how to really play that quarterback position, when you get enough time, they're going to be in trouble. And that's pretty much what happened.
Shout out to Fayetteville, man. One of the teams out of my league, man. The GNYFL, they stepped up and stepped to the challenge and played Lambo, man. Even though Lambo, you know, they had their way with my boys out there. But shout out to Fayetteville. And like to what you said, they did have some success. And one of the successes outside of that quarterback was that wide receiver, one of my certified big dogs, Jameer Yarborough. That kid is special. The phone definitely was ringing. My phone, mom and dad phone, because a lot of people know that the kids that I deal with, I got a real relationship with the kids in my area. So when they see some of these kids shine, sometimes I get the call like I'm dad. But, you know, because I know the family and stuff, I can get to them ASAP. But, yeah, shout out to Lambo. They definitely, they stayed down. They stayed down. They stayed down.
I just looked at the YNC bracket, man. I ain't see Atlanta Chargers on there.
They not on there?
That's a good thing. Hey, I seen they lost 22-12. I forgot to which team. Yeah.
The Chargers, who they lost to?
They lost to some team. I forgot what it was. Where they went, but they got an L.
Okay. All right. Well,
this year?
Well, I'm glad somebody else got a chance to see them, because like I said, the team I seen them play was like, it wasn't an even match. Like, not even size or talent. It wasn't even. So I
fought with A-Rod, so I'm confident they'll be outside. But I mean, I definitely would wish I would have seen them in WarZone though, because when we come in, when we got teams coming from out of state, but we got to defend the state.
Got to.
Like we got to throw as many teams as possible. You know what I'm saying, to defend the state. That's what I'm on.
So I want to call out, before we hit the next bullet point, we're gonna talk about the creative bullet point we just talked about the teams that didn't come outside this weekend, or even when you was doing your call outs over the last couple of weekends, some of these teams did come out. But we're gonna talk about the WarZone. Why these certain teams that come to the WarZone. I'm a fan of walk down game. Walk down gang is in my league as well. They dominate the league. When they play in the league, man, you might as well just go to the concession stand, use the bathroom, whatever. You're going to come back, it's going to be 30-40-0. I would have loved to see walk down gang in there. I love So Icy. So Icy, they beat RDU at whatever event that was. They beat RDU, which I was surprised. So, and shout out to Coach Cal. I love what he's doing with that team, that So Icy team. I've been watching them since last year. They've definitely upgraded. They're moving with that same energy, following a great leader in Coach Cal and his confidence in his team, his coaching staff. So they were Atlanta Chargers. I would have liked to see my Ellenwood Gators 12U coach. I think they coached you, Zay. Coach Lowry. Yeah. Like I talk about the Ellenwood Gators all the time in reference to league play in the league that I cover. They're hands down the best team in the GNYFL. I'm not saying they go in there and win or win a championship, but for me, it would do good for me in my heart just to see those top teams in the league that I cover. So I can, when I get on these lives with y'all, I can be like, yeah, man, we out here. But it's hard because my teams ain't getting out like that. Now, shout out to a lot of my teams that did get out. Shout out to Riverdale, Stepped On. Shout out to North Henry Tigers. They 5s. I think they 6s and they 7s. No, 6s and 6s and 7s. They got out. Dang it, a few more teams, but those are the teams that come to mind that didn't come that I would have seen. What are some teams that I didn't call that y'all would have liked to see in the WarZone?
We ain't have a 11U, bro. I think we had like 2 11U.
I would like to see the Georgia Eagles, Twin City.
Georgia Eagles.
I would like to have seen what's another 11U. Hey man, I know they went to Southern, but I would love to see the MGR come. You know, the Miami Guard Ravens. I would have loved to see a team like AME come. Yeah, So like those type of teams, because I feel like, man, in the preseason, that this is when all the teams should kind of click up. But I think it's because of the battle is the reason they did not come. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, let me
that
pause
could
you,
be
Ken. Let me pause you, Ken.
uh,
My boy OTF is in the building. I wish OTF would have been in the building. I do a lot of talking about the flat. The flat is back, but they wasn't at WarZone. But I know they got a lot going on. But I just had to say that. My bad, Ken.
I know that's all good. So for like 10U, I wish somebody like where they said the Bugatti boys ain't, but somebody like Duval Jags, somebody that can challenge a voodoo, because the fact that they have to go to 11U, they wouldn't have beat Georgia Eagles, even though they keep saying that and all that stuff. Stay away from the Georgia Eagles, please.
Yeah.
Just do it, But that's one team that can play up, but I don't think they can play like the top 5 team. They wouldn't even come close, to be honest. So I'm gonna say like the Miami Garden Ravens, like a team like I say AME, the Twin City, Georgia Eagles, Montgomery, where they Cardinals now, but like they're not beating those type of teams. You know what I'm saying? They can beat up on the teams that they play at the WarZone. But yeah, other than that, I would like to see them play in their own bracket versus some of them other teams that's out there, that's in the rankings. So yeah, those are a couple of my teams.
What about you, Zay?
I mean, I don't know. Niggas know who ain't outside.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
we know Zay got to be more political. He missed the national. See, hey, this one I could be a little. JP could be a little loose because I ain't all the way national yet. I ain't crossed over yet. I'm still commercial. I ain't with commercial. I ain't crossed over yet.
I feel like me personally, bro. How I do it is how I look at this shit is. If you ain't outside, I won't mention you. So
yeah,
that kill you. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
how I feel about it. If you ain't getting mentioned, you dead in this world. That's
Yeah.
right. Period. So I mean, you ain't outside, stay in the house. And
Yeah.
don't look for Zay. When I had these events, when WarZone had these events, when Drico had these events, my boy J Penn had these events, when Travis from 300 had these events, you're not there. You're not playing in the big game. Zay will not record your game.
Yeah.
For the action that you don't have to be playing a real deal Eagles if you're 9U. You don't got to play them. I just want to see good football.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not coming to see you record or lose. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I just like football, and if you're not outside, I know everybody not ready yet. Everybody league rules different. Kids out of town, but a lot of motherfuckers really been practicing since March. So,
hey,
for real,
I go around and record a lot of teams on the off season. It's been some people practicing since they lost their last game last season.
So we're not ready. What you not ready for? When will you be ready? So you may be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, people don't understand, man, how important it is to get them kinks out early. Like when you ain't out there putting in that work, I keep telling people this all the time. Practice is not the same as game speed.
Yeah.
Your coach is not going to allow you to play game speed in practice because you might hurt somebody. So in order for you to get a full grasp and understanding of how you need to play, you got to get out there. And for those teams, man, a lot of times y'all missing opportunities for exposure. So when coach is saying, "Oh, I'm not ready. Yo, we can't play," man, guess who y'all hurting? Y'all hurting them kids because a lot of times, man, in the WarZone or if they at one of y'all events or something like that, man, a lot of times they go viral.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Tortoy said the main excuse is we just got in pads.
Hear me?
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I wouldn't need to be monetized on social media no more.
Man, but nah, man, I think for the most part, definitely ducking, man, it needs to be punished. Like Zay said, really don't even mention them. But I have a hard time not, because I gotta call it out. Like, bro, you not playing, you and then you talking cash mess. Like, bro, you don't get to do that. Like, okay, so if you don't play and be quiet, then that's something different.
Yeah.
But don't sit there and talk a whole bunch of cash stuff and then don't want to
Get
play
outside.
somebody. Don't have your picks and choosing. Just like somebody was asking for a team, but then when Voodoo wanted to play, then it's like, I'm not ready, bro. What the? Come on, man.
Nah,
Come on,
bro. Like that's
So next subject. Did the non-U real deal Eagles redeem themselves from the loss to So Icy with their WarZone performance this weekend?
no.
No.
How you gonna redeem yourself not being that nigga? You gotta go that nigga up.
So all right, let me rephrase the question. Does their performance in the WarZone change your mind about how they looked versus So Icy? Do you feel like they made adjustments
No,
to
for
be better?
sure. For sure. Nah. Hey, listen, bro. From that game to this game, they look night and day. Like they look night and day. Offensively, they look great. Like they throwing the ball down, they getting their playmakers in space, and they go back to the power. They scored 2 touchdowns out of the power. Like they got dick open. Like they line is ridiculous. So I like what they got. I like the adjustments they made. Hey man, I'm ready to see them next week in Panama. Like, I love what the Eagles doing, but they just knocked off a top 5 team in Georgia for sure. That was a big game, but they still got to get back versus Icy. You know what I'm saying? So Icy still running Georgia right now.
Hey, shout out to So Icy, man. Shout out to Coach Cal. Well, hold on, we can't. Well, no, they've been outside, so we can talk about them.
Yeah, they've been outside for sure.
Shout out to Coach Cal, man. Hey, one thing about Coach Cal, hate it or love him, he gonna pop it and he gonna play.
Nah, for sure.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm proud of him. Like honestly, like this from when I met him to now, which has only been like a year and a half. I've seen a lot of growth just from my experience with him. Like even from coaching, man. Like he's been bringing in some more coaches to help out with the scheme. I like the sensei. What you about to say, Ken? Go ahead.
I'm gonna tap in with y'all because I got a show that I gotta
Okay.
get stuff up for. All right, y'all, man. Y'all be easy, man.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, Cal doing his thing, man. No. He shocked me for sure.
Yeah, he believe in what he got. Once you believe, like I tell people, bro, nobody gotta believe in you. Believe in yourself. So I mean, he believe in his brand, he believe in himself, he believe in the players. The parents bought in, the players bought in. That's what you get. So I mean, that's what it is. But I definitely like what the Eagles, how the way the Eagles look this weekend, and they big step forward from that So Icy game. So I'm ready to see them play So Icy again, or just see them on the national scene.
So both of them will be there next weekend, right?
For sure.
Cool. So we might get it. So there's a chance we might get that rematch next weekend.
So it's definitely a chance.
Yeah.
But we go out there. I just want either one of them to bring the trophy home. That's my thing, man. We want 9. We want that 9 trophy back in Georgia. It's been 2 years, so I'll bring that motherfucker back home. One of y'all do it.
Before we go to the next point, what was your thoughts on that So Icy versus Bessemer?
I think I don't know. I don't really got no thoughts. Icy, they played it good. They just got to capitalize off the mistakes. They went into a hostile territory. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was just preparation. Everything is preparation for next week, Panama. So I feel like they faded good. Bessemer showed what they got to work on. It was a good game for both teams. shit, I wish we came out with the dub, but I mean, hopefully we see them again on the fair, even ground.
For sure. Next bullet point is we already went over that one. I'm gonna skip that last. I'm gonna skip that one. Will 6U GEA finish as the #1 seed in Georgia this year?
Yeah, that's easy.
Is it as easy?
Yeah, that's easy.
So I don't know a lot about the 6U in regards to those national teams. The only team that comes to mind to me now, I haven't seen GEA this year, and I haven't seen them much last year. A team that I have seen, that the best team that I have laid my eyes on. I'm not saying that GEA is not the best team, but the best 6U team that I laid my eyes on, they beat them in the championship, which is Supreme. So do you think Supreme has time to make the necessary adjustments to possibly shift the momentum, or do you think it's just a lot?
Are you talking about the Wolfpack?
Yeah, the Wolfpack.
I mean, it's preseason, so you definitely can make that adjustment. But I just feel like, man, what GA got is they got no game, bro. He a cheat code right now. They ahead of everybody, and it's gonna be tough for a lot of teams. Like, they so big and physical. I think they should win nationals easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, barring anything crazy happening, I definitely think they should win nationals easy, dog. They kid no game been playing football since he was 3. So I mean, they just ahead of the curve from me. That's just what that is.
Yeah.
Things can't be taught. It's in you, not on you.
All right. Next question. Next bullet point. I don't think you was here on this, but I know you probably definitely heard about it. You Biz, I know you heard about this. Next bullet point is thoughts on the wild finish between 8U Rare Breeds and 8U ATL Elite ATM Boys on that Friday night. The game came down to a fumble recovery by ATL Elite. They took it all the way to the house and ended the game right there, man. Last seconds of regulation. Crowd went crazy. Kid hit a whole flip in his own. The energy was bananas. I was at that game. I was recording that game. I haven't put my footage out yet, but I have seen other people put their footage out. But based off what you heard and what you was able to watch, what are your thoughts on that game right there, Zay?
I was at that game. I think I got there at halftime. I just didn't understand the play calling there.
Mm-hmm.
Just being like, ATL Elite, I think they got a fumble recovery or something like that. And you get down to the 3-yard line, and your first play you call it counter.
Yeah.
I ain't understand that. Then your next play, we still at the 3-yard line, you call a pass play. I ain't understand the play calling. They had an opportunity to go ahead, but shit, Bree had an opportunity right before that to go ahead. So I think it's
hey, so let me ask you this, Zay. Do you think the fact that because it was a Friday night game, none of those games went into overtime? Do you think because they wanted to win the game and not tie the game, that maybe does that change how you feel about the play calling, especially towards the end, or do you feel like regardless of the fact overtime or no overtime, you still feel like the passing plays was not necessary, especially at the end of that game like that?
Now I think that game might have went into overtime because it was a showcase game. It wasn't a regular pool play game, I don't think.
Okay.
So it might have went into overtime. No matter what, I'm not passing no ball.
Yeah.
I'm going beast mode. Hey man, go to the right side, run behind your best, run behind your line, run behind your blockers. That's just me though. So I mean, it's a learning experience though. But Red Breed definitely this #1 AU team in Georgia. I'm gonna say this: I was most impressed of them out of everybody in the tournament. Like, if they were doing a team at a tournament, it had to be them. Like,
Red Breed AU?
yeah, it's easy. They
Yeah.
beat ATL Elite. They come back and beat GA. Then they come back and beat 4-4 in overtime. Well, that's an outstanding weekend, dog.
So
like for 8-year-old.
was that the coach that had that video that was going crazy about how they need to get Jonah on the line and shake up these rankings?
Yeah.
Okay, I did see that video. I'm still trying to get, put the face into the teams and all that on the national scene. So it's good to have a guy like Zay on the line to help a brother out. So I did see that video though.
Yeah, that's them. So they had a great weekend, dog. They had the best weekend out of everybody in the nation. They knocked off some good, and they capped it off with an overtime win. That was special to me.
Yeah. Did ABA make the 10U film cut this weekend? I didn't get a chance to see ABA. He talking about 10. Oh yeah, 10U. I didn't get a chance to stay and record that game. I brought some company with me, and they weren't having it. They were ready to go. So I left right after I think they played after the Lambo game, right?
Yeah, they did.
For the championship.
Unfortunately, Drico, I owe you. You know what I'm saying? I owe you. Because I told you I was going to do it. But the way my batteries were set up this weekend.
I remember that. I tried to give you one of my batteries before I left, but you used a different brand.
Yeah, my batteries were dead. I had to get that Georgia Falcons versus RDU game.
Yeah.
So I had to choice. You know what I'm saying? But I owe you, my nigga.
I missed both of them games. RDU, Georgia Falcons, and the ABA 10U. Who did ABA play? They did. I heard they won, though, right?
They played Tucker. Shout out to ABA though. Like let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me make a statement while we on that. That's how you go into the tournament. Nobody picked you to win it. You go in there and win that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Nobody picked ABA to win that tournament. Nobody picked them to even be in the championship game. They went in there and knocked out some teams and won it.
Yeah.
So that's what I like to see.
I know one of their players, Sean Roberson, his quarterback, right?
He made a great play to win the game.
I know his dad. I got a chance to meet them when they was with the 300 Elite organization. Coach Roby and his son, Sean Roberson. He been talking about that kid, man. He'll talk your ear off about his son, but he backs it up from what I've seen so far, man. So when I seen that they went over there, I heard about that early on in the offseason. I already knew that they were gonna be a team to be reckoned with. Just adding a quarterback like that, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about the whole team per se and how many other dogs they added. I did go out to ABA and I recorded their practice last preseason, and I recorded something else. I remember seeing a couple players on that team. I'm not sure if they still on the team or they just revamped the whole team, but he had a couple dogs on there last year. So for what they added from what I knew to now, I will say I'm not surprised that they did what they did, because I had a little insight on some of those pieces that went over there and how good they were. So, but then again, I don't know a lot about those teams outside the state like you do. So let me ask you this, Zay. Were there teams that wasn't in there at that age group that you feel like, well, I forgot you said you don't talk about people who ain't been outside.
But
so
I wouldn't say those other teams hasn't been outside. They just went to other events this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like College Park, they went to another event. Voodoo Plaza Avenue, RDU, they hasn't been outside, so we can't speak on them. But the Foles was there. The Georgia Rattlers were there. The Georgia Aggression was there. They always outside. Who else we got in the 10U bracket? What is it? Douglasville, they weren't there. They haven't outside.
Walk down game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Walk down game. I said they was at something. So I mean, it was some teams that were missing. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like it's not about who to go where you went. They went where they went. They won it. You gotta respect it.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel.
So let me ask you this: Because I'm still the new guy on the block with the national scene. Does ABA doing what they did at WarZone? Does that give them an invite to Panama this next weekend, or they still got work to do?
Nah, on the national scene, they still have work to do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They still got work to do. They still have to knock out some national opponents.
Shout out to Sleeve King too, man. Sleeve King on there.
To get that, they still got work to do on the national scene. But shit, Drico got that brand too, so it's not gonna be hard to get on national games.
Yeah.
I feel. So I mean, it's right here in their backyard. You got walk down game right here in your backyard. You got Voodoo right here in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like you play one close game with Voodoo, everybody gonna love you. So,
hey, fact.
they definitely got opportunities coming up.
But you gotta make it a close game, and it ain't gonna be
You gotta make it a close
no
game.
matter who you is.
You gotta make it a close game. So I feel like they got their opportunity to do that right here in Georgia. I mean, it's just that stamp. Once I stamp you, a couple more people, the world gonna be watching for sure.
Fact. All right, let's see what my next bullet point is. Are the we spoke on this earlier, so we ain't got to go too big on this, but I'll let you elaborate on this more, Zay, because you know a lot more about this team than I do. And we, like I said, we've been talking. You just mentioned them again. The next bullet point is: are the 10U ATL League Voodoo the scariest team in football?
Yeah, for sure. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'll say that. They loaded. They definitely the scariest team.
The reason why I put that on the bullet point, man, and I don't think Batman will mind me sharing this. And I know you probably know this as well, Zay, because I know you got a great relationship with them. Batman is at the point now, man. He willing to play anybody. He can't pay for a game. Like, and to me, it's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad to see that because these kids have put that much work in to be as great as they are, that nobody want to challenge them. And the reason why I say it's sad on the other end, because like it couldn't be me. Like not when I was a kid. Like I was one of them guys, and I ain't taking no shade at Voodoo. Voodoo who they is for a reason. But I ain't never backed down. Like T.I. said, I ain't never backed down or ran from no. Like straight up, bro. Like I'm not backing down. It just for me to see this, bro, in full effect. Like I can't make a phone call, bro, and without somebody saying before I say Voo, before I say the dude, no. I'm like, hey man, I got a team that need some work, man. What y'all doing this weekend? Oh man, yeah, man, we good, man. What's up? Who you got for me? No, man, we going out of time. My wife pregnant. She just got pregnant 30 minutes ago. The baby due the weekend. The baby due the weekend. Hey, it get crazy when you mention Voodoo, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and crown Voodoo right now, man. We ain't gonna wait the Nationals. we ain't gotta wait to see nothing else. Voodoo is the best team, the scariest team. Don't nobody want no smoke. And if you do, you can slide in my DM. You can slide in Zay DM. You can slide in DP DM. You can slide in Travis DM.
Hey,
hell, you can even slide in Coach DM. He done set the game up himself. Is that bad, man? Why can't we get this man some work? What's up with that, Zay? Like, is it something that I'm missing? Like, is it scarier than what I think there are people like this?
That shit serious, bro. That shit voodoo for a reason. That shit spooky. Shit serious in between them lines, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's serious. I mean, bro, they is advertised, dog. They definitely is advertised. It's early for a lot of teams, so I give them that. But man, we definitely got to work on getting them some games because they bring a crowd out. It's a show to watch. Man, if you just put a camera on the sideline and just watch Batman the whole game, like
man, hey, let's go to Batman, man. I'm a fan of football. All phases of it, from coaching to the players, to the parents, to the atmosphere. I went on live with one of my good friends, and I spoke on this. But man, Batman is captivating, man.
For sure.
Like that man is captivating. Like to watch through his energy, bro. And some may not agree with his approach. Some may love it. Me, as a guy who plays sports and love it, I don't see that wrong with it. Because the reason why is because the results are there. If he was like that and he didn't have the results he got, bro, I'd be like, man, chill out, bro. You're too much. This man is proven time and time again the way he motivates them players, bro. The way he pop it, the way he's just support the team, man. Like he one of them guys, man. Shout out to Batman. Shout out to Coach Batman. Shout out to that coaching staff. Shout out to the players. Shout out to the team. And if anybody watching it live, man, I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be one of my most watched live in history. Can we get some work? Can Voodoo get some work, please? Like, do it for Voodoo. Voodoo on 3, man. 1, 2, 3, Voodoo. Let's get some work. Yeah. Let these kids play some football, man.
How's it doing for Voodoo, man? Crazy.
Hey, let's take a moment of silence for Voodoo, man.
Hey, nah, for real though. Get them
Lord, have mercy.
Get the little bro some work, man. The world want to see it. Like, bro, if you should see though, like, I go out and record Voodoo practices, dog.
Yeah.
You get like 10,000 views, like. Folk want to practice, like. Like, we talking about 10,000 on YouTube.
Hey, Dave, you probably the reason why nobody want to play them. They're like, man, them niggas doing that shit in practice.
Shit is serious in practice, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That shit serious. So I mean, it's definitely they definitely need some work, man. 10U coaches. I feel like every 10U gonna play them this year. It's just taking their time. Cause that shit a well-oiled machine, respectfully. So that why I don't never really try to bully nobody into playing them. Everybody on their own little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody on their own little time, bro.
Shout out to Miss Amy. Even the women know better. Miss Amy says, how is anyone going to get better if they don't play the best? Well, Miss Amy, I'm with you. I don't know, Miss Amy. I'm gonna put up a poll about that, Miss Amy. Shout out to Miss Amy in the comment section. Well, let's not talk about Voodoo too much longer because we don't want to scare people off the live. Hey, we talk about them for 5 more minutes, but we have zero viewers on the live right now, man. Let's leave Voodoo alone right now. All right, so one of the bullet points that I skip on purpose is this one's near and dear to me. A lot of people watching this live might not care, but you're gonna feel me today. How did the GNYFL teams produce an outside play so far? So, Zay, I'm gonna ask you about a couple of these teams that they play in the GNYFL league, which is the league I cover predominantly.
Yeah,
I know you've had some events. Also, I mean, in conjunction with the Red Zone thing, Travis tournament, WarZone, and for those who don't know, Born Chasers, I'm pretty sure y'all already know Born Chasers, but you got North Henry Tigers, 7U. Have you got a chance to see them play at all? And one of these,
I seen them this weekend.
What was your thought coming from one of my team from a team in my league? And we know how they look at my leagues, eh? So I need a little grace. How you feel about that one team out of my league that came and got some outside work? What's your thoughts?
Oh, I feel like they fared well. I think they beat Oklahoma 12-0. I don't know I didn't watch all their games, but I just know what I watched, a little bit of it. They fared okay, you know what I'm saying? Barring the circumstances. Like they just got on, just put pads on. They 7 years old. They not a supreme. You know what I'm saying? They just outside work.
Definitely not supreme.
Yeah,
More like regular.
work.
Regular gas, like you go to the gas pump, you got regular, unleaded, and supreme.
Yeah, yeah.
But in my league, they supreme. Hey, they supreme. They're 93.
Yeah. So I feel like they gonna do well in y'all league. They gonna go out and handle their business in y'all league for sure.
Yeah.
I just walked it off on a nigga in college football though, like on some crazy. I just got the ball with 30 seconds left and just threw two bombs. Hey, that was just crazy. But nah, like North Henry, they fared well. North Clayton 9U, OTF, they played in my
Shout out to OTF.
They looked great in my event, bro. They looked great, man. That's a very, very talented team.
So the team that OTF played, I heard a little criticism. Some people say that the team that they played wasn't like that. They wasn't a good team. As a person who put those games together and had a little bit more knowledge of those teams, what would you say?
You could say it wasn't a good team. You could say, listen, when you're playing an out-of-town team, you could say whatever you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Them folks came outside and got work and played an unfamiliar team. They didn't know what they was gonna play. They just said, "They lock me into your event, and we ready to play whoever you bring." They came.
So they didn't shoot you a couple extra dollars to play. You know what I'm saying? A certain team and then, right?
Hell no.
Okay.
But I can use though. I can use send me that Born Chase of my cash out on the orange one. So tell the folks that. but nah, they actually just hit me again for some more out of town work.
Okay.
So I mean, it's like them folks.
Shout out to the flat, man.
Yeah, they came outside and they showed the pass on the helmets on and came out and represented the state. That was the main thing for me. So they fared well. I don't know where they was at this weekend, but they fared well in my event. Who else you got?
We got Riverdale. Riverdale stepped on. We got the 8U was out with Coach New. You know what I'm saying? We'll be a good team. Then you got the 9U with Big Bro.
Yeah, I ain't seen none of their games yet. I haven't had a chance to see none of their games yet.
Well, I did get a chance to see Nuke play. Nuke, he got his get back with he got his get back with Newton. Newton beat them in Travis event in overtime by the penetration rule. They beat them like 20-something 6, 20-something 0. Don't quote me on that. So they got their get back with that. They took a loss to 4-4 Bulls. The 4-4 Bulls. Shout out to 4-4 Bulls, man. 8U. Those guys, they the real deal. I've watched them play about 4 or 5 times from the B2FC to the WarZone. I watched them both play. I watched them play about 4 or 5 games, and they're pretty consistent. My favorite player on the team so far is Duty. You know Duty?
Yeah.
He's a dog. I like Duty.
He's a dog, yeah.
I like him more because he plays on both sides of the field. He's not one of those kids that that's gonna just get you a touchdown. He'll stop the other kid from getting a touchdown. He'll get you a pick 6. He'll blitz and get you a few sacks. I've seen it. I've seen him do it in the game.
He a dog. He all dog. I like him for sure.
One of my homeboys says smallest person on the field, but got the biggest heart. Like that fits a kid like Duty, man. He's unbelievable. I like him. But going back to Riverdale 8U, they in my league. Stepped on. They call me stepped on Penn. I've been embracing it here lately, man. They call me stepped on Penn. Don't get me to nationals. No, you the main one in my league. He's like the little engine that could. He gonna keep going and going. I think I can. And he getting better and better.
For sure.
They beat the team out of Middle Tennessee. I don't know what part of Tennessee, but it was a team out of Tennessee they beat. They beat them like 30-something-0. They balled out on them, and then they lost to ATL Elite ATM boys. Yeah.
That's the 8U. Yeah.
So shout out to Riverdale. I'm riding with Riverdale, right or wrong. stepped on. Shout out to Coach Newt. Who else? Who else from my league got outside? Who else? You already mentioned Fayetteville, correct? Fayetteville
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fayetteville 12. They got outside. They played Lambo, which
I
I
wish
give
they
them
would
more.
have came out this weekend though. This would have been a good event for them.
Facts. I would have loved to see them too. I would have loved to see them in that event too, just to see them go against some of those other top teams that was out there. Who else? If you watching this live and you in my league and I ain't mention you, this is a great time to get in the comment section. Matter of fact, hey, the Fayetteville coach, he on here now. The 12U coach, he's been doing a lot of improvements with his team since that game. I think he's learned a lot of things from that game. He's got a lot of players since that game. He's got some help with the coaching. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Fayetteville Blue Devils 12U are able to do next time I see them outside. And if anybody that know me, man, I'm a ride with my league, man. Like, even if I feel like we the underdog, I'm riding with my league. You're gonna have to show me.
Nah, for sure.
What I call it to you, I'm gonna give you permission, Zay, to say it. When I seen Fayetteville on your card, even against Lambo, what did I say?
He said, "Hey man, you said, hey man, I like Fayetteville this week, man. Fayetteville gonna beat Lambo." I say, what? They like that? He said, man, I ain't gonna say it on the internet yet, but if they beat them, just tell everybody I told you first. I said, all right, Penn, I'm gonna take your word for it, dog. We'll see on Sunday.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was wrong, but I ride with my lead, baby. If
No,
you
for
get out
sure.
there and you got faith, I got just as much faith in you as you do.
No, for sure. We're gonna crash out together.
Let's do it. OD crashing. Let's go.
Nah, so man.
So let's see. So now we at general discussion, man. We don't talk about my guys and my league. And again, shout out to all the teams in the GNYFL, man. I think the GNYFL has come a long way. I think we have a voice now. Shout out to all the coaches who. Oh, shout out to Lil Pharaohs, man. Coach Roy and his organization. I seen Lil Pharaoh. Even the man, look. Even the Lil Pharaoh was outside, and they're a brand new organization. Stone Mountain Pharaohs outside, and we got some teams out here that supposed to be national ain't even outside.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach Roy, man. But going back to the teams in my league, I love you guys, every last one of y'all. Y'all know it's real with me, man. When we link, we link. I got a relationship with each and every one of y'all. We talk. We have our own relationship. We have our own conversations, and I feel the way I feel about each and every one of those teams, man. But more importantly, I'm rocking with the league over everybody. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody, but I'm rocking with my league when they ready to get outside. So my last bullet point, I'm gonna let you pop it, Zay, is general discussions. When we think about everything that we talked about today, if there's some things that I didn't bring up in my bullet points, some things that you maybe got on your mind that you want to get off as far as what you've seen this weekend or even before this weekend, like what would Zay say in this moment?
I'm gonna ask you about your league. Shit, I want to know something. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't that deep over there.
All right.
I feel like you want to see from your league more of this shit, like more of the team, like what you want to see more from y'all.
I want to see
as a league,
as just within the league or just football period.
If it's a rule that you wish they'll change, anything like what you want to see better from this league this year. How can y'all?
What I would want to see, I can't necessarily say it's a league thing. I think it's more of an organization thing. Some of these organizations don't get equipment for real until like July 14th or 15th or whatever. I hate it because I'm on the internet every day, Zay. I'm posting about these folks every day.
Yeah.
They can't even put a shoulder pad on. You know what I'm saying? I got to listen to people like you and people like DT and people like uh Media Rail, people
So
like
I got a question. So
let them.
is the rec centers still giving out equipment or what is it? How
There are select few teams. If I say it's probably about 4 or 5 teams in this league, or organization in this league, where they actually go to the rec center and get their equipment. The rest of them do, but I do think there's some type of stipulation. Well, it ain't that because the OTF been doing their thing, Riverdale been doing their thing. So no, they really could get out here. It's just the ones without the equipment. So it can't be that much of a rule if OTF and Riverdale and Ellenwood been outside, AQ. So yeah. I guess it's more of a organization thing. Like I want to encourage all the parents. If your kid playing football and you know they want to play football, let's go ahead and invest. Let's go ahead and invest. Let's go ahead and get the shoulder pad. Let's go ahead and get them. I bought my son. I mean, I ain't the richest man in the world, and I know everybody got their own circumstances and situation, but let's go and get that equipment and invest into these kids, man. They gonna need it.
for sure. Yeah, if it's like so if it's not the league, it's on the org. I mean, but I think it's really more. I don't know. You say it's not the league.
Yeah, because
So I don't know.
one of the teams that you mentioned that you gave praise to, OTF.
But I feel like it's really more. I really more think it's more of team and coaches and organization because some motherfuckers really just don't care to be in equipment that early.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like that. So I guess it's team by team basis. So
I will say this. Now I might get in trouble. I can't get in trouble. I'm J Penn. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Jay, that's what you gotta understand, man. Ain't no trouble, man. Fuck these folks.
I'm J Penn. I can't get in trouble. But this is what I will say. Dang it, what I was about to say. Dang it. It'll come back to me. Finish what you were saying. It might come right back to me, man.
But I think it's go by team basis because it's some teams that been out here and been in equipment. So it really just the team gotta want to get outside. They don't want to get outside. We can't make them get outside. No. You can't make these folks put that equipment on. You got to have a goal for your team. If you don't got no goal, I mean, it is what it is. But what else I had a question about you, man? When we gonna put this Born Chasers versus J Penn together, man? This card, bro.
Hey, I know some of y'all in the comment section. He calling me out. If he calling me out, he calling. It ain't no me and we.
And guess
what,
bro?
When we get outside, I need my top. Zay, I'm finna put all my top teams on notice right now. Thank you for saying that, Zay. You ready?
So let's do it. Somebody screen record this, man.
This my dream team. Yo, screen record it so we can repost it. These are the teams that I get on here and rant and rave about, brag about, poke my chest out about when it comes to in the league. I'm ready for them to take this same energy that I've been pouring into these guys and get outside. Some of them have, but a lot of them haven't. And I'm going to put them on the spot. I'm going to start from 5U. My Ellenwood Gators, 5U. Oh, no, 6U. Not 5U, because 5U brand new. 6U, my Ellenwood Gators Elite. They have been hitting me up trying to get some competition. So I'm gonna give them a clause. North Henry, they got outside. And Riverdale did get outside. So at 6U, I'm satisfied. The top 3 teams in 6U in my league, they got some work.
Penn, we ain't talking about that. We talking about putting together this Born Chaser J Penn TV. We ain't talking about what they did. We talking about what we gonna do.
Okay. All right. I'm bringing North Henry.
Listen,
and we finna knock this nigga shit loose.
Okay then. Bring your best man. Bring your best man.
I'm bringing North Henry and Riverdale 6U. I'm bringing North Henry 7U. I'm bringing 8U. I'm bringing Riverdale Stepping On. And between Ellenwood or Union City, 9U, I'm bringing Big OTF. I'm bringing Riverdale. I don't know I don't know if I'm gonna say it because if he don't come, then he gotta eat it. I'm bringing the Georgia Stallions. I'm bringing the Stallions, Riverdale, and OTF at 9. At 10, I'm bringing Walk Down Game, and we walking down on everything. You already know how we walking down, right, Zay? So Levy, I'm bringing the Stockbridge Generals. I'm bringing my Nasty Boys. And I gotta bring Big Nightmare. My boy Buzz been popping it, and I need them guys to help me defend the throne. So Nasty Boys, Stockbridge General, and Nightmare. 12U. This one means the most to me. I've been talking so much about Ellenwood Gators 12U. They won the league. They won the B2C Black Division. They went to Pinnacle Nationals and win. It's time to go to the next level, baby. Let's go. Let's go and show boy Chaser that we ain't playing over here on
Get
JPN TV.
outside.
We not playing.
Get
I need all my
outside.
teams to stand up and defend the throne. JPN TV versus boy Chaser. Let's do it.
Hey, man.
Let's do it.
We gonna put a date on this. It's gonna be on a Sunday. We gonna put a date on it.
For sure.
We gonna put a date on it, man. JPN versus Born Chaser, man.
Yeah, we
gonna put a date on
we
it.
got to make that happen.
We gonna come to y'all hood. You get the stadium.
Yeah. Hey, y'all.
We gonna come to y'all hood.
Y'all ain't walking out trying to take over our truck.
Hey, man, we playing Bankroll Fresh all day. We gonna come in y'all hood, bro. You get the stadium. Let me know what I need to do. Hey, man, I'm ready to do it. And guess what? I'm a player. I ain't gotta even bring no heavy hitters like that. We gonna match this shit up accordingly, and we gonna play football, bro. A good damn football. That's what we want.
I'm gonna send you my list. You send me some opponents, and we gonna work this thing out.
For sure, man. It's time to play football, man. We're gonna put a date on it because when y'all league start?
We start. I want to say the last week of August or the week before the last week, but we do got Jamboree before that. But the season officially starts the last week of August, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I bet we're gonna put a date on that to make this happen, dog, for sure. Cause I feel like that'll be some good work. We'll come to y'all. We'll come to y'all truck, man. We're gonna make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And
I forgot about my Fayetteville 6U because they're a new team in my league. So Fayetteville 6U, and Fayetteville 10U. What's up?
Bring them.
Let's get it.
Bring them.
Let's get it. We got Blue Magic. It's a brand name. They know it better than no more than they know the president of General Mills. It's Blue Magic, baby.
Bring them. Bring them. I can't wait, man. That'll wrap up my general discussion right there, man. I'm ready to see some football. I'm ready to see some GNY fair teams outside. Shit, I'm ready to put that Born Chaser stamp on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we can take that next step. I'm behind y'all 100%. Whatever you do over there, shit, you let me know.
For sure, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you for jumping on here with me, man.
Hey, Hatch, what 6 you with?
Like Fayetteville.
Oh, he was Fayetteville.
Hold on. I don't know who he with, but I know Fayetteville. Their coach is dang.
He said he was Fayetteville. Okay, I bet.
Oh, now Ellenwood won't Fayetteville.
See, look, that's a matchup right there.
Ellenwood. So Fayetteville with Born Chase, Team Born Chase.
Why not?
Let's go. Let's set it up. So we just
Why not?
Let's step on it. I got Ellenwood. Let's go.
Why not? Shit, let's do it. But I'm
gonna get my phone. Hey, you got Fayetteville, I got Ellenwood. We got one matchup.
We're gonna put a date on this shit to make it happen, bro, for these kids, for the city. That'll be big for both brands. I can't wait. Actually. I've been told you about this on the phone. This live wasn't planned at all. This I just clicked on the live. My boy brought me on. Shit, I feel like we had a good live today.
Hey, real recognize real. Every time I see you, I always been good energy. For those who don't know, man, we've been having a dialogue behind the scenes. I ain't saying we call each other every day, but every time we talk, it's progressive. We get a chance to learn more about each other. And since J Penn been, see, if J Penn getting outside, y'all gotta get out here with me. Since I've been outside, I've been bumping into the boy and chasing more often. And we have more and more conversation, man. And boom, we have a natural, organic conversation. We've never been on live really like that together ever. And hey, we done made magic here tonight. And we're gonna have J Penn TV step on that born chaser shit because J Penn said so. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey,
come on, OTL, where you at? Riverdale, let's go.
I got another one with born chasers, man. I got another one, man. Look, man, we finna take this shit. Hey, listen, now don't be mad when some of your GNYFL teams want to be team born chasers now.
Hey, the flag said let's get it. OTF versus Stonecrest. You got Stonecrest? Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
We ready to step on some shit.
Let's do it. Don't be mad when some of your GNYFL teams want to be team born chasers. Hey, man. This shit big now. we finna put a date on this shit, man. We finna take this shit to Instagram and we finna put a date on it and we gonna make sure it work for everybody. And man, it's gonna be big. J Penn, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Well, I'm not gonna say tomorrow because I'll be a liar. We're gonna talk about it this week for sure on the phone. But shout out to my dog, J Penn, man. Shout out to Travis too, bro.
On that call.
I fuck with Travis too, bro. My boy Travis say, man, why you don't never repost my stuff, man? You don't never say my tournament. I said, Travis, I pulled up, Travis. I'm right here on the sideline, which I pulled up. That's better than all that shit you talking about. I fuck with you, bro. I see what you're doing, bro. I fuck with you. So shout out to Travis, bro. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I fuck with the whole city, man. I fuck with everybody that's fucking with me, bro. For real.
GNYFL, y'all heard it right here, man. July 23rd, 2024 at 10 o'clock on the dot. Man, it's 10 o'clock on the dot. Can you believe it?
Them boys scared as fuck, man. They fake sleep now.
Bro, we can't wait to get out here and step on this born chaser.
Hey, hey, listen now. Hey, y'all niggas don't be trying to pick y'all opponents now. I'm a maneuver this shit how I need to maneuver it. No, can you get? We don't want them. No, we don't want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring some, like Dion say. I'm gonna bring that Louis V. Leggings with me now. I gotta bring some of it out. I can't have all that in the closet. Don't bring none of it out. But like I say, man,
take it easy on me on the first round. Second round, you get some get back. You know they say get back tomorrow.
Nah, for sure, dog. But we definitely finna put this shit together and make it make sense, make it work. I'm gonna hit you this week.
All right, bet it up.
My boy.
Yes, sir. And for all the rest of you, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in with me on JPN TV Sports on this live on the WarZone recap. If you don't get anything else from this live, man, I just hope we all play some more football. Win, lose, or draw. The kids win. Even in the loss, they can win. Speaking on that, I want to go back to Fayetteville. One of my favorite players, he in that loss against Lambo, he won. He was recognized throughout the state. Some people even throughout the nation knows his name now, Jameer Yarborough. Some of us call him 21. If he would have never got on that stage and that platform and played, I might be the only person that believe in him. But there's a lot of other people that believe in him now. So when you got people like me, Zay, 300 Elite, 300 Youth Sports Circuit, WarZone, you got Media Rail, you got National Sports Chat, you got Fanatic, you got I don't know if I said under the radar. Man, all of us, you get out here and get on these platforms, man. There's room to grow. room to get your players noticed, room to get your teams noticed, and just make these guys better, man. But on that note, I appreciate everybody who tuned in today. If you haven't already, man, make sure you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube, JPen TV. This is the logo. This is actually my Orlando edition when I took my baby down to Disney World. But you'll see a logo very similar to this. Go subscribe to JPen TV. If you're not already, join JPen TV Sports on join JPen TV Sports on Facebook, my exclusive group. What else? You can catch me on TikTok, Mr. Penn. You can catch me on I'm on X now. Your boy on X now, holla at me. I'm on Threads, holla at me. But my main two things for me, man, the JPen TV Sports on Facebook and JPen TV on YouTube. I appreciate you guys once again. I hope you have a blessed night. Stay prayed up, stay safe. Let's pray over these kids and the parents and the community, man, and just keep being better people so that we can produce a better product in the eyes of my Heavenly Father, man. So I pray every one of you have a great day tomorrow. Y'all wake up and have a great day on purpose. It's your boy JPen with JPen TV, home of the certified big dogs. Yes, sir.
Man, we got the opportunity of a lifetime. You know what it is. We on JPen TV. We turned up. We live. I'm talking about drone action, on the field action. Y'all ready?